Rapid Fire News, I'm Scott Summit, this is 11 Hats Media. A carjacking in California fails spectacularly as the thieves can't drive a stick. After realizing the car was a manual transmission, the thieves kidnapped the driver only to be pulled over 5 miles down the road. The victims, named Davina and Amina, which I've dubbed the Rhyming Bandits, now face a slew of charges including carjacking, and kidnapping, and robbery, and child abuse, and elder abuse, and assault with a firearm, and conspiracy. If you're going into the business of carjacking, you have to be able to drive a manual transmission. That's non-negotiable. Let's see what else we got. A new social media trend emerges with TikTokers tanning themselves to the point of sunburn. Editors note this headline and article was translated from Italian, and you can tell. The trend involves tanning without sunscreen to achieve sunburnt tan lines. Dermatologists across the world are warning against the trend, even though the future skin cancer screenings will make them a ton of money. I'm sure insurance companies are collecting data on people who are posting hashtag sunburnt tan lines so they can reject their claims in 20 years. My views on insurance are very similar to Chris Rock's character in the 2001 movie Down to Earth. Whatever happened to Chris Rock? Scientists at North Carolina State University are developing cyborg cockroaches. Now before you say ooh gross like I did, they actually have a practical purpose. The scientists attach small electrodes and computer chips to the cockroaches which can then be used for search and rescue. All cockroaches are gross, but if you're trapped in the rubble of a building and you see a small cockroach with a camera on its back scurry up to you, your opinion's gonna change. I wish they would have picked a different insect, but we'll take what we can get. Moving on. In a move that will confuse a lot of Americans, Russia has condemned Israel's continued attack on Gaza. Even Russia, which is currently invading the Ukraine, is like, guys, too much. It was probably just an empty statement made by Russia, but it was worth mentioning for the irony. Barbecue, the Haitian gang leader, is indicted by the US. For those of you that don't know, Barbecue got the nickname Barbecue because he likes to barbecue people, allegedly. Barbecue leads a criminal gang called Live Together, which is ironic because they like to unalive people. I don't think anything will come out of this because Barbecue is extremely protected in Haiti. I just wanted to say barbecue a bunch of times. Barbecue. An intern at NASA stole 17 pounds of moon rocks because he wanted to, quote, have sex on the moon. 11 Hats Media reached out to the intern for comment because we believe there are two sides to every story. Upon further reading, this story happened in 2002, and I'm not sure why the Mirror is reporting on it like it was a news story that happened today. I already started the story, so I might as well finish. The couple did the deed on the rocks and only got caught when they tried to sell them. Moving on. In your daily artificial intelligence news, a man was sent to the hospital after following dietary guidelines from ChatGPT. The man was trying to cut down on his salt intake, and ChatGPT suggested that he substitute sodium bromide for sodium chloride. When medical professionals tested his blood, the man had 170 times the safe level of bromide in his body. Sodium bromide has a lot of uses, but it is not a dietary supplement. It can be used as a water disinfectant, or a sanitizer, or a slimicide, or a bactericide, or an algicide, or a fungicide, or a molluscicide. So basically it just kills stuff. The man is expected to survive, but don't take medical advice from robots just quite yet. And a teen influencer from the US has been stuck in Antarctica for nearly 2 months. He's actually not. He's in Chile. CBS News just lies. Bah!